Black is beautiful. Hi, she's Squirrelo. I'm Vanessa the Manifesta, otherwise known as the witch that talks about shh. And today we are discussing the spirituality behind colorism in the black community. Colorism is when someone is discriminated against for being a darker shade, often giving lighter shade people advantages. It even traces its origins back to the Willie Lynch letter in 1712. One quote from the letter states, "You must use the dark skinned slaves versus the light skinned slaves, and the light skinned slaves versus the dark skinned slaves." Those words grew accurate then and they're still accurate now, unfortunately. Lighter skin has been valued over darker skin since slavery. The Willie Lynch letter was a prime example of spiritual warfare implemented on black people. It was designed to create division amongst black people so that we could be controlled, and it worked. It manifested right before enslaved black people's eyes and their descendants. The Willie Lynch letter was a publicly performed manifesto. These words were casted out into the universe like a spell to be made true, so how could they not? There is a spiritual and psychological element behind discriminating against our own selves, and that letter plays a major part. They knew then and they know now that if black people became unified, we'd be unstoppable. Though this quote has never been verified that Harriet Tubman actually said it, I would still like to mention it because of its relevancy. "I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves." That applies today because as a community, black people are still divided on issues we should have been came together on. And I get there's a fear there, but as black people, we have the biggest spending power out of any racial group in the US, and everybody talks money. Not only that, but when you think of the black people of Haiti and how they use their spiritual practices to be free from others' reign, it makes you think as to why we haven't done that. But then you think, okay, we've been in cahoots with Christianity because of slavery, and I know Christianity was in Africa, but it wasn't the way that it is now. Okay. Our ancestors were into Christianity. A lot of black people are still into Christianity today, but when you think about them calling on God and there was still slavery, T. That's all I'm saying. Now, when we get into colorism and its effects today, you can see it clearly in entertainment, even black entertainment. I love me some Tyler Perry, I love me some Medea, but we all know that Tyler Perry is no stranger to colorism in his work, okay? Light skinned dude saves the day, dark skinned dude is evil. Even actresses like Zendaya have recognized the plight of colorism and how it benefits her in her line of work. Colorism also ties in to texturism and featureism. Texturism is valuing European features over our own natural features, and texturism is comparing two different textures and saying one texture is better. Colorism is so weird because it doesn't only benefit light skinned people, it benefits lighter shade people. So I've experienced both ends of colorism. Like if I'm around somebody who is light skinned, I've experienced being discriminated against because I'm darker than them. And if I'm around somebody who is dark skinned, I've experienced unintentionally benefiting from being lighter than them. We know that racism might always exist, but we can do the internal work to get rid of colorism. If you watch to the end of this video, I would like to thank you for watching, and I encourage you to like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Bye.